We have breaking news here. President Biden has announced he will stand down from the race. I'm going to read the statement here on my phone. We also have Tim Miller, who's going to be joining us shortly. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first, thank you so much, I'm just going to read off the paper here, passed the first safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work, and let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today, what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. Obviously, this is a significant breaking news development with the president announcing he is stepping back from the race. There was very little indication from people close to him and many people in the campaign that this was what was about to happen, as much as there were reports of Democrats calling on him to do that. What's interesting in this, I will note, and then we're going to bring Tim Miller in, is that he does not endorse the vice president in this statement. We'll see what he says later this week. And I know there's going to be a lot of reactions from people coming in as this statement was just put out by the White House.
Oh shit, what's poppin'? My friends, my family. Welcome. Genocide Joe Biden just got hit with a regime change by Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi. My man, who was an advocate of regime change, is now a victim of regime change. Joe Biden is now dropped out. And I told you guys from the very beginning that I am rooting for the most hilarious outcome for this election, because my job as a Marxist, as a revolutionary, is to expose the fraudulent, clownish status quo that we currently have, to expose the chaos and the neoliberal order and the hypocrisy of a country that want to criticize the democracies of other countries. Meanwhile, you have the donors that are making all the decisions, not you. We are not a democracy. This is a regime change by Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi. And Jen Psaki and the Biden administration trying to pretend they have this amazing record. If they had this amazing record, they would have support of the people, the support of the voters. AOC saying that I don't care what the elites say. I care about what the people say. I care about what the people say. Well, 60% of the Democrats wanted Joe Biden to leave, at least. I thought in one of the polls I saw, according to reported by Associated Press. So I knew Biden was gone because I was talking to Savvy and the RBN team, and they saw the internal polls they wasn't sharing with us. They saw the internal polls, and they saw that after the debate that Biden was a forever harmed candidate. Now, what does it say about this party? And this should be the death of the Democratic Party. I'm speaking at the Worker Strike Back inaugural Zoom event. Jill Stein will be there. I got a 7 to 8 minute speech that I'm going to give. I'm very excited about that. But now is the time for us to advocate for post-duopoly politics harder than ever. Now that this clown show has been revealed, you have Bernie Sanders and his supporters. I saw Cenk Uygur. I saw a lot of these progressives cheering on the concept of Kamala Harris taking over. So, do you guys understand how hilarious this is about to be? We about to see Bernie supporters team up with K-Hive. That's way funnier now that I say it out loud. What a time to be alive. Bernie supporters are about to team up with K-Hive in order to elect genocide Kamala Harris. What's popping, Rome? I need to hear you guys. I need to hear you guys' take on this. Now we must advocate for third party, because what did it say about this party? This should be the death knell of the Democratic Party. This should be the death knell of the Democratic Party. Because what does it say about a party that they removed genocide Joe Biden because he had a bad debate, but they didn't remove him because he committed a genocide? Do you guys know who Lily Greenberg Call is? Lily Greenberg Call blew the whistle. She's a Zionist Jewish Democrat. And she blew the whistle that there was a culture of Palestinian racism against the Palestinian people in the Biden administration. You had a USAID worker. You have a record amount of public officials resigning under Joe Biden. One of the USAID workers said that he put up a report. He crafted a report. What's popping, JB? He crafted a report showing Israeli war crimes, because you had John Kirby, you had Biden himself, you had Anthony Blinken that said, oh man, we would love to hold Israel accountable for genocide. We would love to do that, but there's no evidence of Israel committing genocide. Do you guys know, to this day, the Biden administration says there's no evidence of Israeli war crimes? 183,000 dead Palestinians, and the position of the Biden administration is that there is no genocide. But JB, Biden wasn't removed for that. AOC did a video. She went on Instagram Live for 1 hour and didn't say Gaza one time. And now, how much of an asshole do Bernie and AOC look? They was advocating for Biden. Biden dropped out anyway, and they got no concessions. So we told you guys that Biden was going to drop out. Everyone knew Biden was going to drop out. Everyone got the memo that Biden was going to drop out, except AOC. So AOC and all the black women, and then my last thing I'm going to say, because JB fam, I got a lot to say today. It's going to be a cracking live. Not long, but it's going to be a cracking live. So you have all these black liberals whose minds are completely rotted. Their minds completely colonized. You have 14,000 black women signing a letter to support genocide Joe Biden. So the liberal class, the white liberals, was using the black bodies, was using black liberals who voluntarily was shielding for genocide Joe. And JB, was these black women and all the black people who was coming out in support of Joe Biden, was they making policy demands from Joe Biden? Hey, we will support you, Joe, for this when you got all these calls for you calling out. But hey, man, you want to support reparations? Can you support ending the genocide? Biden, AOC, the Black Congressional Caucus, none of them asked Biden one thing, but they gave Biden their diehard support. And then Biden drops out anyway. They was completely out of the loop. JB, I got a lot to say, but before I continue, what's popping, my brother? Mailer Show. I was in the chat like, bro, you got to join me because I'm going live after your show. This is a big moment. These people was proven correct. They called Nikki Haley a conspiracy theorist because she said Republicans should be campaigning for Kamala Harris right now, and they call her a growth agent. I don't like Nikki Haley. I don't like Vivek Ramaswamy. They said that, JB. They said that we need to start running for Kamala Harris, and the media attacked them for that, for being right. Everyone saw this coming. But JB, great show earlier. You doing some overtime today. What's popping, my brother?
Bro, I had to rush out of my stream just to go over it. Yo, because it was hilarious. Because the first one I saw was Rome. Rome said Joe Biden's out. I'm like, because you and I have been seeing some rumblings of people saying, well, he should be out by this weekend, right? In fact, wasn't on Newsmax. This dude was like, yeah, Joe Biden's going to be out this weekend. And everybody was like, oh, no, it's not going to happen. Joe Biden's here to stay. Joe Biden's going to be running, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, now we have the Democratic Party being run by Lady Cackles. Okay? Lady Cackles. That's my name for her. You know, and now it's crazy because now it's like Sunday. And here's the funny part. They did this on a day where people aren't really paying attention to politics.
Yep. I was like, bro, can you not wait one more day? There's a reason why I'm doing this in my room. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm doing this in my room for the first time ever because my brother is downstairs. My brothers are here. It's Sunday. That's why I don't go live on Sundays because it's usually my family time. And I got family here. That's why I'm going to my room. But I know you guys are not here to look at me. I'm not trying to be a sex symbol or anything. I just had to come break the news today. But anyway, JB, continue. This is Kamala Harris, who Joe Biden officially endorsed. Kamala Harris. So Biden endorsing Kamala Harris means Bernie Sanders is going to fall in line. AOC is about to fall in line. TYT is about to be a K-Hive network. Because it wasn't worth covering because we're not covering TYT stuff for the most part. But I saw a clip of Cenk Uygur going hard in the paint for Kamala. He was saying stuff like, you guys know I don't like Kamala, but she would be such a dynamic candidate. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are lucky I got 1,000 things to cover. What's popping, Rome?
What's popping, man? What a good day.
Hey,
a good day.
Laugh.
What's popping, bro? This shit is fucking hilarious.
Dog, this is hilarious, but it's what the Democratic Party wanted. Like, let's not act like they don't want Trump in office. No, not only do they want Trump in office, but they need Trump in office. These things that's about to pass that the Democrats had set up for the Republicans to knock down and put it in power, all the things that they didn't take care of, they about to blame this shit on the GOP. We did this shit already with fucking Obama. We did this shit already. They need Trump to win. And now they have solidified a landslide because let's be real. Who the fuck is voting for Kamala Harris? Who they going to put against Trump? Pete Buttigieg? Amy Klobuchar? Who the fuck do y'all have?
Hey, bro, they're going to rally the black vote. Haven't you heard what they've been saying? That was Cenk you said. Guys, I don't have time to cover TYT anymore, but I promise God, Cenk was like, man, Kamala would be way better because you can mobilize the youth and the black vote. I'm like, guys, what are you guys saying? That is what people are saying, guys. JB, you know, I am torturing myself watching our enemies. I've been watching the MSNBC. I know what these motherfuckers are saying. They're saying that genocide Joe Biden must pick Kamala Harris in order to secure the black vote, ignoring the fact that Kamala Harris during the primaries, and I can show you guys the receipt. I tweeted about it. She had a 1% black vote in the primaries.
She can't even win her own. She can't even win her own state. How the hell is she going to win over the Midwest? Nobody likes her. Nobody likes her over there, and we definitely don't like her over here. That's crazy.
This decision was already made a long time ago. You guys know that? And it's hilarious. I'm gonna show you guys that NATO quote I showed earlier. JB in Rome. We're just kicking it. If you have anything you want to show, let me know. I got anything I might cycle through. You guys know I only had like 20 minutes prepared to stream, by the way. I was playing basketball with my brother. You guys know, boy, I'm up here strapping these boys. My boy, I'm always in the lab cooking. So I was playing basketball, bro. Ran home, run in the shower. Quickly trying to fucking grab something to drink. Because I got 1,000 things to say about this. This was always the plan, JB in Rome. Kamala Harris meets with the Clintons and the Hamptons, and look at the date, 2017. Tell me more about this democracy you're saving. This democracy you guys think Trump is going to threaten when you have the ruling class chosen by the oligarchs. Who took more AIPAC money than anyone alive right now in Congress, my friends?
Yeah.
Genocide Joe Biden. Do you guys think it's a coincidence that genocide Joe Biden became president after taking the most AIPAC money out of all the Congress people alive right now? Your rulers in this country are not chosen by the people. It is chosen by the oligarchy, by the capitalist class. It was decided that Kamala Harris was going to be president 6 years ago. No, sorry, 7 years ago. That's 7 years ago. The decision was made.
They're out of
JB
their
Roman,
mind.
you got one to add?
Anybody who believes that Kamala Harris has any chance, I don't even see her winning a debate against Trump, let alone any fucking districts or any states against this man. He's gonna dog walk. He's gonna dog walk the DNC. And this is, look, this is y'all. This is y'all calling. You know, the ship is sinking. Jump off. Stop jumping on these sinking ships. Talking about I'm like Nick was just bringing up the black woman writing these fucking letters for Biden and shit like that. Stop jumping on this on a sinking ship. Jump off. Get on third party. Do what you got to do. But this is the end of the Democratic Party. Not only is this the end of the Democratic Party for for this time being, but the youngins don't give a fuck. The youngins don't fuck with y'all no more. Y'all have committed genocide after genocide. You will never get those fucking votes back. You will never get the Arab vote back, and in Michigan, never again. So this is the end, my friend. This is the end. It's time for you to jump off of the sinking ship and get onto a party that's actually gonna, do something. Now, I'm not saying that the Greens is gonna change the party, but at least help them get past that 5% now that you ain't got no choice. But you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no choice. It is.
I'm speaking at the worker strike back event on Zoom today, and they're going to make their official decision on whether they should endorse Jill Stein or not. And this is such a important and crucial moment to build an anti-genocide movement, to build a true left anti-war coalition. And I think that moment is so important. And I'm still doing a lot of different stuff. I think it's extremely important for us to be all hands on deck, everyone doing what they could do, engage in mutual aid, helping the movement any way they can. And if Jill Stein and their party share your values, I think now is a great time to get a third party movement cracking, especially since the Green Party is receptive to our ideals. I'm speaking at their event today. And we had a lot of influence on the Green Party itself. I talk to these people all the time. Yeah. And I'm very proud that RBN, we played a very giant role. I talk to people in the Green Party all the time. We played a giant role in terms of shifting the Green Party away from the Howie Hawkins liberal wing of the party. Yeah. Like the Howie Hawkins wing is dead now in the Green Party. We have an RBN wing. Rome is running and trying to become vice president of the Green Party. We have an RBN wing, and I think forming an anti-genocide coalition is extremely important right now. And the reason why I voted Stein before, because it's an anti-capitalist message. I'm not interested. Like, people push RFK Jr. I'm deeply confused. RFK has a capitalist solution for healthcare. He said he believes in a free market version for healthcare. So people say, man, if it wasn't for genocide, I'd be all for RFK Jr. I wouldn't. He has a capitalist framing for if theory of change is based in the capitalist ideology. The Green Party has a anti-capitalist, socialist theory of change. And that's important to me as someone who's a member of the working class, as someone who wants to dismantle capitalism, that and the fact that they're the only party that's standing against genocide and they want to listen to our voice. Well, I think it's a great opportunity for the anti-genocide coalition. JB, Roman, you want to add to it? Go ahead, Ron.
Them RFK niggas is lying. They know the man is a white supremacist, but they are just like Joe Biden supporters. They ignore the fucking facts. Like, we can sit here and bring up all the fucking racist shit that RFK has said, not only about black people, but about Palestinians. We can bring up the tweet that he said, they 1488 times. You know, those fucking dog whistles. We can bring up all that shit, and they just will ignore it. That's why I say they are no better than liberals. They act blind to the fact, but they are no better, and they know better. Like, they see it, and they're not fooling me with this. RFK can save this. RFK can save that. He can't save shit. He's a part of the duopoly. He's a Zionist. So what are you going to get that's any different from this Zionist, from that Zionist? If they are telling you we are Zionists, what do that tells you? We're going to let AIPAC, we are going to continue to let AIPAC run this country, run our politicians. We're not going to make them sign up as a foreign entity or foreign you know what I'm saying? So we have to so we can't take that fucking money. They're going to continue with the status quo. It doesn't matter if it's RFK, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. All them niggas are in the swamp together. You cannot jump in a lake and think you're going to cleanse this motherfucker and make you can't jump in a swamp and think you're going to clean it and make it a lake. Motherfucker, you're just going to get eaten by the goddamn alligators.
Well,
JB, you want to chime in?
Yeah, I'm gonna chime in on this. This is a crack in their hull.
Yes.
This is what a lot of people have been saying, that people need to see that the DNC, and I want to bring up the DNC fraud lawsuit that was actually argued by the Becks. Savvy actually had them on to talk about the DNC fraud lawsuit. And it was argued by DNC attorney Bruce Spiva that the DNC actually has the ability, because they are a private organization, to choose whoever they want in the back room. So by this very notion, this is actually showing that they know that they cannot continue, and to use the words by Nick, they cannot continue the kayfabe, right, of, oh, well, we're a party of democracy. No, they're not. And also, I want to add this as far as people like RFK Jr. If you think RFK Jr. is someone that we should get behind, then you are no different than the people who are still caping for Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. JB, they say don't say good things, though.
A Democrat with an I next to a name. What is Bernie Sanders? A Democrat with an I next to his name. They're both still the exact same people who stand behind the system, but they make revolutionary or faux revolutionary language in order to make you think that they're going to try to bring about some political revolution, when in reality, that's not the case. Because the thing is that, look, when it comes to, for instance, and I'm not going to get deep into it because, of course, the tube masters that are overseeing this operation, they don't like us talking about the pandemic too much. But since the pandemic, why are we not wrestling the pharmaceuticals away from private corporations so that we can actually do it outside of the profit motive? Why isn't he advocating for that? Okay? Why is he not advocating to truly go up against this system? Because ultimately, what has the powers that be, what are they? They are using the government in order to increase the police state, in order to increase our First and Second and Fourth Amendment rights to be suppressed. It's not necessary, because everybody's like, oh my God, the government. Who is puppeting the government right now? Because the thing is, everybody's talking about the government, but the thing is like, who owns the politicians? It is the corporations. It is the people who own BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. It's the people who own the Walt Disney Company. It is the people who own the Koch brothers. I just did a story a couple days ago about how Charles Koch is literally trying to buy up the rest of the fertilizer industry, thus owning all of our food. These are the same people that own our politicians. Harlan Crow was literally giving money to a Supreme Court justice. It is not necessarily the government. The government is a tool. Whoever holds that tool holds the powers of government. Government is like a hammer. And look, I can either build a house with it or I can bash somebody in the head with it. Which one am I going to do? You're giving the government over to people who are going to bash your head with it. And that's the problem. You have to wrestle government away from these megalomaniacs. And so these are the same people that have people who in their pocket like RFK Jr., like Bernie Sanders. So if you're sitting there going, oh my God, I'm with RFK Jr., you're being played, baby.
Our boy JB in the lab cooking.
If
Our boy
RK was
in the lab
anything like his
cooking.
fucking uncle, he'd be dead. Straight the fuck up. I'm not pussyfooting with you guys. Ain't nobody saving you. Nobody is coming to save you. Every leader that we had before us tell you, you have to liberate yourself. You have to save yourself. You have to do it yourself. Nobody is here to save you. Everybody that they put on that fucking screen is there for a reason. They are puppets. They are puppets. This is political theater. You are entertained.
Yeah.
Or sidetracked, I should say, because the real fight is outside. The real fight is on the streets. The real fight is in Congo. The real fight is in Palestine. While y'all sit here acting like what we fighting over is, we're not even fighting over real shit. We never lived in a democracy. So how can we fight for something that we never even fucking lived under? When the last time that we had a vote to say, hey, yes, let's go to war, and all the fucking people put their fucking word in and say, hey, yes, let's go kill these people. Let's go take this. Even if we was just going to go killing people and doing regime changes across this world, when was the last time that you had your voice heard on it? When was the last time that you said, hey, I want my tax dollars to go here, here, and here? You don't have a choice. You don't live under a democracy. Liberate yourself. Stop waiting on leaders. This is why I say I keep telling y'all niggas, y'all act like y'all don't celebrity worship on the left, but you do. Yeah, your celebrities are these fucking politicians. That's why he's still sucking Bernie old ass dick. That's why you still got Biden dick in your mouth. They're your fucking celebrities. You look at them like they can't be touched, just like they look at the celebrities. And when we ask the celebrities, hey, can you do something with the power that you have? What do? You act just like these motherfuckers who got these crushing these celebrities. What you expect Beyonce to do? Something with her billions of fucking dollars and influence all across this fucking nation, all across the world, I should say. You treat them just like the fucking celebrities. You're no different. Get these niggas dicks out your mouth. You're no different.
And Rome, let me add to that. We on the left also have to be very careful, because some of y'all also worship third-party candidates too, and think that you guys can save yourself from them. The thing is that ultimately, of course, we have solidarity with them, because, of course, they're pushing for something for systemic change too, on a fundamental level of changing the system. But at the same time, we got to realize the power is in our hands only. We can't just sit there and go, well, all we got to do is vote for a third party. No. That is a very, very tight look. That's adjusting your rear view mirror. Like, nah, you got to put gas in the car. You got to make sure it has the right tires. You got to make sure that the brakes are good. You got to make sure all this stuff, meaning organizing, not just movement, not just going out there to protest, right? We can put on our keffiyehs and we can go out there and protest all we want. And then next thing you know, they're still in the annals of our government bashing our heads in. What are we doing on the ground to actually build dual power to leave this system behind? That's what it is. Because the thing is that you can talk about, oh, well, we're gonna do this political revolution. There's no such thing as political revolution. You know what political revolution is? It's what the Bolsheviks did, right? It's what Mao did. It's what Castro did. That's a political revolution. A political revolution is also a revolution of actually material conditions being changed and given to the people, so that nobody's sleeping out on the streets no more. Or you have to try to see if you can move some money from Cash App to Venmo to PayPal in order to pay your electric bill.
Yep. No leaders, no gods.
No.
JB was absolutely cooking. If you're a communist, and I'm talking to our communists and our socialist friends, the people who claim they're class conscious, ask yourself, if you're really a socialist or communist, what organization are you a part of? If you're not part of an organization, you're just a fan of socialism. You're just a fan of communism. And that's what I did, because our job, what we're supposed to be doing, is constantly building our own socialist organizations and movements, and not put all our faith in certain leaders. Like, people will just put their faith in leaders and the RFK, even an independent third-party candidate like Stein or someone else. But the most important part is building the movement, which is why RBN and many of these shit-livs don't understand. That's why I rejected Dr. Cornel West and his liberalism when he was making it about me, I. The Green Party asked him to build an organization and build a long-term movement. He didn't want to because he didn't want to put that work in. People thought we just a character assassinated Dr. Cornel West for no reason, but I have very strong disagreements with how he was carrying his campaign. He was making it about himself. He didn't want to build a movement, and he had an interview with Sabi where he said some unbelievable shit. Where Sabi asked him about why he led the Green Party, he was like, "Man, the Green Party can't ask me to do shit. They keep asking me to do all this shit, man. That's not my vibe, bro. Like, this is not about you, homie. None of these movements about you. This movement is not about us. The only thing I am doing, the only thing that we did was build our own organization because that is what every socialist and communist should be doing. Now, once again, I am understanding if you're a single mother with multiple kids, you're burdened by work, is that a situation you should be financially supporting and be a part of said organization. You could be financially supporting RBN chapters. You could be locally supporting your socialist. Be a part of a socialist movement. If you're not, you're just a fan of the ideology, which is okay. I'm not trying to shame guys. I want people to understand. I'm not trying to shame because everyone has to do what they can do. But it's very important that we don't buy into this leaders and gods mentality that has infested the United States left. And you guys are third. I think it's very important to form a coalition behind the Green Party this election because it's anti-genocide coalition. But the work, that's only 15% of the work. I told you guys, how many times, Rome and JB, have I said I believe that only 15% of our energy should go to electoral politics? Only 15%. Everyone has years. Yeah, I've been saying that for 3 years. I never changed. Yeah. My position never changed. I said 15%. 15%. And that my number, Rome number is like 5%. Some people know numbers, listing numbers 0%. And that's respectable. But the 15% you put into build up and help up the anti-genocide movement, the other 85% or whatever it is, you should be helping your own community, building your own organization. And even though I'm going to be helping the Green Party and Shama because they asked me for my consul, for example, but that doesn't change the work I'm doing. That doesn't change RBN chapter. That doesn't change me organizing my community. I feel like people forget that. Like, for example, there's this big movement behind RFK where people, they are all in. That's the only thing they give a fuck about. RFK Jr. Are you organizing? What's your organization? You guys want to end the Ukraine war. Do you have an anti-war organization that's going to be ready and mobilized once RFK Jr. take hold? I promise you not a single RFK Jr. supporter can answer these questions. Like, it's about the movement more than anything else. But I only have 30 minutes because I had to prepare for the worker strike back event. So I got another 30 minutes. I want to share this, and feel free to chime in and share anything else you guys want. This is my funny tweet of the day. Because NATO, because you guys know I cover, my thing is foreign policy and covering the country. And when you cover foreign policy, it really exposes United States politics like anything else. There are a lot of these people who they don't focus on foreign affairs. They don't focus on foreign events. And that's why they end up saying stupid shit like January 6th was an insurrection. When you cover foreign affairs and you cover the insurrections that the CIA supported, you know the armed ones, the requirement for insurrection, being armed. When you cover foreign affairs, you understand the hypocrisy. You will never fall for the red-blue game shit that you see people who do not follow foreign affairs, for example. And one thing that they will say about other countries is their lack of democracy, their lack of transparency. The way we should be exposing this is the fact that we have shadow oligarchs, Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama. This same party shut down candidates that was running for a primary. You had Simone Sanders, who famously on MSNBC said that the Democratic Party will not facilitate a primary. Now, this is why NATO didn't want Biden to be removed, because you guys want to know who's having a field day right now? You guys want to know who I cannot wait to check out as soon as we leave this stream? Russian state media, Chinese state media. Now, this is why NATO was worried that the Democratic Party was pull this coup, because this is what NATO was worried about. Removing a candidate this late in the electoral cycle, diplomats fear, could undermine the whole process. So neocons are upset, Rome and JB, because they've been saying that Russia is anti-democratic. They've been saying that China is anti-democratic. So the NATO neocons are at least smart enough to understand. They're like, man, bro, if we're going to run this anti-China propaganda, we got to at least maintain the illusion of democracy. The Democratic Party can't even do that. They saying they want to save democracy. They criticize other countries as they outright are anti-democracy, firing third parties off the ballot. Nicolas Maduro, who they say is extremely anti-democracy, have 5 other people running against him. You guys know that? 6 candidates on the ballot in Venezuela. But tell me more about how he's anti-democratic. Now, let me continue. It could allow adversaries like China and Russia. Bro, they cooking right now, bro. To lash out at the United States democratic system, making it look weak in comparison to the autocracies where strong men grip power tight. You mean strong men like Barack Obama? That strong man? You mean the strong man like Peter Thiel, who had been the kingmaker of the GOP for the last 10 to 15 years? He just made J.D. Vance's entire career. But tell me more about the Russian and Chinese strongmen. JB Rome, I'm not talking a lot because I'm doing a presentation. JB Rome, do you want to chime in before I continue? I only have one presentation I really want to do today. Anything you guys want to add before I move on?
Yeah, it's funny that you bring up Peter Thiel, because you have people like him, you have Charles Koch, you have the people that are now starting to kiss the ring of Trump. Well, not necessarily kiss the ring of Trump, but they're trying to promote their boy. Of course, people like Elon Musk that is trying to promote Trump. So you really have the owners of the system that are basically going, oh, well, here's our other employee. You may not like our one of our employees, Joe Biden, but our other employee, you'll definitely like. His name is Donald Trump. And so a lot of people are going, well, Trump is going to actually drain the swamp. Bro, he just said yes to the swamp.
Did he just consider somebody for BlackRock for Treasury? Was that BlackRock?
But the thing is that some people are so they're so brainwashed that they'll think, oh my God, Trump is trying to drain the swamp, when in reality, Trump is a swamp monster himself. In fact, he admitted it back in 2015 when he said, hey, I gave money to all these people. Bro, you are the swamp. You think he's actually going to change like that? A leopard never changes his spots, baby. That Trump just told you who he was. You just didn't believe him. And so that's the problem. And so the thing is like with Peter Thiel and with Charles Koch and Harlan Crow and all these guys, you're really seeing the ownership of this system, who owns it, and they're now saying, oh, we're just going to switch out one for another. And if Kamala doesn't win, we still got a guy on the inside named Donald Trump.
Yeah, I said before, I think CNN and MSNBC is doing everything they can for Donald Trump to win.
Yeah,
those are media doing everything. They're doing everything they can. Yes, they're doing everything they can for Trump to win. I said this in my live stream over the last few years. And now check this out. If you thought I was wrong about my hypothesis that the establishment wants Trump to win because CNN rating has been falling, print journalism has been going through massive layoffs because they went through a boom during the Trump years. They want Trump back. Democrats want to fundraise off of him, and people pretend it's the exact opposite. People who mind their clothes, who are asleep, the people who are not woke, they are saying stupid shit like the establishment hates Trump. You got people saying that, and then you have this. There are rumors now emerging from several anonymous sources that Hillary Clinton will replace Joe Biden at the DNC convention. So do you guys understand that this was the plan? Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton, they'd be fine. And as someone who is cheering on this chaos, there's nothing more than I want for Hillary Clinton to be the nominee against Trump. That would be the funniest shit. That will be the end of the Democrat Party. That will be the end of this fucking illusion.
You lose to this nigga
Please
twice.
God, let it happen because it will be fucking funny. Yeah. Go ahead, Rome.
You lose to this nigga twice, and this time it ain't gonna be no popular vote. It's gonna be a fucking landslide. Everybody hates Hillary Clinton, and I'm telling you guys, all of you people who got this illusion of you're gonna save democracy, give that shit up. This, like I'm telling you guys, this is the end of the Democratic Party. You're not getting the young voters back. There's nothing that you can do. There's nobody you can replace because all of you support genocide. They have all of you on record. Those kids are fucking smart. They got you on TikToks. They got you on their goddamn Instagrams. They got your quotes. They got how much you take from APAC. They are on it. And you will never get those votes back. You're not going to be able to brainwash their children. So I doubt if it be a future for the Democratic Party. So why don't you do this? Hop off that sinking ship and get with a real party. Get with the Green Party. Go to PS. What is they called? PSA?
PSO.
Find something, because you guys are going to drown with that ship. If you don't jump off in time, you're going to drown with that ship, and it's going to be your fault because everybody have been warning you. We have been warning you for years how unpopular these candidates are. They are popular amongst Democrats, but you guys are the minority. The majority of this country don't vote, don't care to vote, don't like your politicians at all. You guys are a minority. Listen to the majority when we tell you guys you are unpopular. And it's time.
The tweets I'm seeing from liberal Twitter right now is fucking hilarious, bro.
Hey,
once we put Kamala in the White House, everyone who played a role in this coup is done.
Hang on. Let me say this because I think you guys will agree with this. If they continue the way that they're going, they are basically giving a huge boost to Chase Oliver and Joe Stein. They're giving a huge boost to them.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because ultimately, they are not like third parties are going to look real good this year. Because now everybody's going, wait, these two again? You know, it's the same thing that, you know, it's like running the same gag twice. It's like we don't
run AOC, bro.
Guys, you gotta take Hillary. We gotta cover some breaking time. I don't got a lot of time. We gotta make sure we stay on topic here. Bam, look at this. I told you guys. We gotta make sure because we don't got a lot of time. So let's make sure we cover a lot of these breaking news headlines.
Oh gosh.
Look, you got Ilhan Omar immediately endorsing Kamala Harris. Bro,
yo, I'm out.
This is fucking glorious.
I'm done. Look, this does not make any damn sense.
Oh my god, dude, this shit is fucking glorious, my friend.
Black people,
thank you, Mr. President. This was the president's decision to make, and I'm grateful for his years of service to our country. Hey, Ilhan, Joe Biden bombed your country, motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Hey, Mr. President, thank you for bombing my country, sir. The fuck? What in the actual fuck is this?
What is this?
Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for slaughtering all those Palestinians. Bro, the squad, the burning wing is cooked. Bro, they are cooked. Like, this is like the most embarrassing ending for the Bernie chapter of American history that I can possibly imagine. I'm grateful for his years of service to our country, thrilled to support Kamala Harris as our Democratic nominee, and remain committed to working alongside her to defeat Donald Trump in November. But I told you, I said before the Kamala endorsement was official, I said on the beginning of the stream, I'm like, watch, Bernie Sanders and their crew are about to become K-Hive. And with this, I'm going to pass it to you guys because I'm scamming because it's breaking news. I'm trying to find updated headline for everyone here. And you want to know who is a complete fucking hopium right now? You want to know who want the working class to spend another $100 million? There are tweets right now of Bernie supporters essentially begging Kamala Harris to pick Bernie Sanders as his vice president. There are people who still want us to do this. They want us to do it, bro. They're still doing it. They still want us to invest in another Bernie campaign after he endorsed genocide. Bernie Sanders might as well. Bernie Sanders, as there were 40,000 dead Palestinians, he said no to a ceasefire. So as Bernie Sanders enthusiastically spoke out against a ceasefire and was praised by AIPAC, you have people on the fake left that still wants him to be president. This is unbelievable. He is disqualified. If he's on the ballot, I wouldn't vote for him. He is pro-genocide. And guys, I'm gonna show you guys some more live as you guys talk. But it's so bad. There's so many people tweeting this opium that Twitter literally had to create a trending tab for it. So I'll pass it to you guys. I'm gonna show you guys some. See what the burning people are saying.
What's going to be funny about all of this is the black liberal reaction to Kamala Harris being endorsed by all of these people. And what black people don't understand, what black voters don't understand, that there's not enough of you. Like Joe Biden fucked that up. If we don't even have that big of a percentage to even change a vote. You guys just participate. You don't change any votes. When white women vote, they have it their way 90% of the fucking time. If they're gonna vote, that's who's gonna get in office. You guys don't have enough people in America to change a vote. If there are not enough black people who like Kamala Harris to even vote for her, to even put her in that position of power, you're gonna lose more people from the Democratic Party. You're gonna lose more people, especially in fucking California. So yeah, this is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious watching these fucking black liberals. Oh, we're lining up to save democracy, and when they realize you don't have the numbers to try to save democracy. Oh, well, you guys, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Now comes the blame game when we have been warning you guys. Stop running these unpopular ass candidates. Stop running these unpopular ass fucking politicians. Nobody. Look, they tolerated Joe Biden because of the fucking COVID. Yeah. I think if COVID wouldn't hit as hard as it did, Trump would have fucking whooped his ass. Straight the fuck up. And now we see Trump about to whoop the Democrats' ass again. And you don't listen.
Hilarious to me, it doesn't matter because if Hillary runs and Hillary beat Trump, that's hilarious. If Hillary loses to Trump again, that's hilarious. This is so great for us, guys. You understand? To expose the chaotic, fraudulent system that this is.
Hey,
go ahead, JB.
I got a question. Has anybody checked on Marianne Williamson yet?
Oh, shit, I forgot about her.
If I were her, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad right now. Her and Dean Phillips must be grilling right now. Oh my gosh. They must be upset.
Just tell her to drop the book and shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck about nobody gives a fuck about you running. Not even the Democratic Party. They told you we're closing the primaries. We already endorsed Joe Biden. Well, they already endorsed Joe Biden over you. They closed the primaries. Nobody gives a fuck. Not even your own party. Take a fucking hint. Just drop the book and shut the fuck up. Stop popping up like you're gonna do something, like you want to change the fucking world. When you got billionaires that's friends, why don't you just do something with them? Why don't you convince them? Why don't you convince them to fucking pay their taxes? Oprah Winfrey, hold on. How about you convince Oprah to stop fucking kidnapping children in Africa? How about you convince her to stop doing that? How about you convince her to stop acting like she's building these schools in Africa when really she's brainwashing these children, getting them to work for her, being slaves? Why don't she build some schools and here in America? Tell her to build some schools for the black children here in America.
Jamal Bowman. Bro, the squad is coming out strong in support of Kamala Harris right now. Sorry, go ahead, Rome. I'm showing you guys the second story. Jamal Bowman, here, Jamal Bowman. You guys, and people still sad that he lost. Now that President Biden has suspended his campaign, Vice President Kamala Harris is the most qualified and best choice to lead us forward. The person
now they want a Democratic primary. Now they want a primary after they done canceled it.
Hypocrites.
Oh my God, this is so fucking glorious. This is so
glorious. No, hold up. People have been telling them, oh, well, Biden is, he's just not it. And the oligarchs and the Democratic Party were like, well, no, we got to keep Biden just because we got to go up against Trump. Next thing you know, we actually see who Biden is in one debate. And when everybody was like, oh, I guess he's not really for it. And then next thing you know, you got Marianne Williamson and Dean Phillips going, hey,
here it is, JB.
And the Democrats go, shut up, get out of here, get away. And then next thing you know, now it's like, well, I guess we need to have a primary now, I guess, huh? Oh, yeah. And now look, now they're like, oh, well, we're just going to make Kamala the queen. But now you got two factions. Now you got Kamala, and then you have Hillary. And so now you got Hillaryites going, well, no, it needs to be Hillary. She should have been president in the first place. And now you can have two sides, one side against another. So
JB, this is the Marianne Wilson. No, hold on. You guys were asking for Marianne Wilson. So this is the tweet. So this is Marianne Wilson. Man, she was ready for this. She sent out. She wrote a damn book. I want to take a moment to express my gratitude and respect to President Biden. He reached what had to have been an extremely difficult decision, but he did what is best for his party and his country. Clearly, in his heart, he shares the goals of many millions of Americans who wish to see Democrats defeat Donald Trump in November. I told you guys she's just a Democrat. All the people like Vanguard and many others who spread the lie that she was going to do a dirty break, they still haven't apologized, by the way. Marianne Wilson is riding with the genocidal blue party. You guys see her goal is to defeat Donald Trump in November. But anyway, let's continue. The nomination of a new Democratic candidate must be opened to a genuinely democratic process at an open convention. No one should be simply anointed to the position of the nominee. All candidates must be heard and their agendas explored. Oh, you sweet summer child. They think this is what's gonna happen. I don't even want to read the rest of this. I look for blah blah. So pretty much it's hopium. Man, we will inspire the American people with a compelling vision. Look, it's this hopium. Do I have to read the rest of this? Essentially her saying, please pick me. Pick me. Oh, you fucking
with a
then they really gonna lose. Who the fuck is you? You're not even popular. You're not even dog. Nobody knows you outside of Twitter for real. You're not even a real fucking politician outside of Twitter. Let's be serious here. And I hope that they run Hillary for VP and Kamala Harris for the nomination. I hope that they just run both of these women and just watch them get fucking slaughtered all across the goddamn nation. It's gonna be so fucking beautiful to watch the meltdowns from the fucking K-Hives to the fucking still with hers. Oh my god, man, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. I hope they run them both together so we can show the people not only is you stupid for running these people, but your party is dead. There's no more candidates after this. If Hillary run, who the fuck else do they have? There's nobody even that's young enough. Well, AOC in a couple of she lost that. She's more. I think she's less popular than Hillary Clinton. Now. So yeah, it's over.
Can I ratio Bernie? I need a ratio Bernie for this. I need a ratio Bernie. I'm dropping ratios today, bro. Joe Biden has served our country with honor and dignity. So is Bernie not reading about the whistleblowers in the Biden administration, or he doesn't care? You guys think that? Do you guys think Bernie Sanders know who Lily Greenberg Call is, and how she explained how the Biden administration has a culture of racism against the Palestinian people, or how Biden blocked reports that exposed Israeli war crimes, how he lied about the fact that he saw evidence of UNRWA war crimes?
Well, he didn't even bring I like how you bring up the union, the first president to walk a picket line. No, motherfucker, he broke up fucking strikes. He used fascism against these unions. How about you bring that up, motherfucker? What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, they're JB. I have another 5 minutes because I'm gonna get prepared because my worker strike back event is in 1 hour. So I'm gonna leave in maybe like 10 minutes, but you guys can feel free to continue if you want. I'm gonna show you guys some shit that I'm seeing on the timeline because this is such a fucking what a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive. That's all I gotta say. Oh man, what else is going on? Here's Crystal Ball. All the Joe Biden is a great man bullshit is truly sickening. You just endorsed this motherfucker. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll be nice. At least she's going at him now. I'll be nice. But I remember clearly when she told third-party supporters to grow up. Remember when she was advocating for Marianne Wilson and then for advocating for Joe Biden. But I appreciate growth. I guess I should be more positive here. Yeah. All the Joe Biden is a great man bullshit is truly sickening. He dedicated himself to the mass slaughter of the children in Gaza. And if there's a shred of justice in this world, that will be the remembered legacy of his administration. We should also not forget that Biden and his cronies perpetrated a mass cover-up of his decline. Anyway, I don't have to read the whole statement. That's generally the vibe that Crystal Ball. Is there anything else? I'm showing you guys.
They always do this back and forth. Oh, it's time to be a Democrat. It's time to fight the Democrats. Ain't nobody falling for that shit no more, man. Well, I don't know. Your audience obviously is, but we ain't falling for that shit.
When you got Ken fucking Klippenstein, the person who didn't want to cover Russiagate because he thought it was boring. When you have this guy, when you have shit lives like Ken Klippenstein who pushed Russiagate, who are usually vote blue no matter who morons, when you have them calling out Bernie and AOC, you know you completely declown yourself because he says, well, this is embarrassing for Bernie and AOC because as I said at the very beginning of this live stream, you got Bernie and AOC that AOC did a 1 hour live stream not to talk about the benefits of Medicare for all, not to explain and expose the war crimes going on in Gaza. She did a 1 hour IG live stream to explain why it's ridiculous for Biden to drop out, only for these motherfuckers to drop out 24 hours later. What an embarrassing faction. What an embarrassing faction. Here's the person who did the coup. Another regime change by Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi famously said she never loses, and she don't in Washington, to be fair, bro. She don't lose, bro. And Nancy Pelosi wants some shit done, she get it done for the establishment. President Joe Biden is a patriotic American who always put our country first. Oh, good. This is disgusting. I'm not reading this. You guys see what she's saying. Essentially some words out. I don't have to read this. I'm going through it live with you guys as well. I'm not reading that. That's disgusting. Look, Kyle. Bernie and AOC so embarrassing. Even Kyle, who called Bernie Sanders his daddy and was kicked off his own channel by Bernie Sanders, even he dragging Bernie.
Oh, I forget he got caught. I forget he got cooked by Bernie.
Bernie kicked him off his own show. And this is after Kyle Kalinske was calling him his daddy. And Kyle still does his thing to this day where he still pretends that Bernie and AOC simply have bad strategy. They like, God damn AOC and Bernie, you're a bad strategy. No, they sell out, sir. So I'm trying to be fair here, but I want you to understand this is how bad it is for Bernie and AOC when you got fucking Kyle Kalinske going after Bernie and AOC.
But weren't they pushing Marianne, in the beginning? Marianne Williamson, they were pushing her to run.
Yeah, he's a liberal.
All they do is try to find new ways to push people through the back door of the Democratic Party. They did the shit with Justice Democrats. Did the same shit with Justice Democrats. Just us Democrats. What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Avalanche of money pouring into the Kamala campaign right now. With that said, I guess that'd be the last thing I share. I'm going to read Super Chats before I leave. And then JB Rome, you guys can continue if you want. I'm going to get ready for the speech I'm about to give. So I'm going to go for in the beginning. Read. JB, do you want to read Super Chats? I know I've been talking a lot. Go ahead. I've been talking a lot, so go ahead, JB.
Okay. All right. So we have Edwin says it took Harry Sisson to turn on Biden for Kamala in less than 30 minutes.
Damn.
Okay. So IHQ Prince, I'm not going to be able to say all that. It says Claudia De La Cruz 2024. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. We have pitchforks are coming. Been a member for 16 months. It's been that long? We've had memberships for that long, bro? Wow. Pitchforks are coming says, care to fill us in on Plan C? I guess they got a Plan K instead.
They actually about to repackage Kamala, bro. Yep. They about to repackage Kamala Harris. She you guys understand, she got destroyed by Black Twitter. Who do you guys think took Kamala Harris? White liberals? They wasn't the one who took Kamala out. Bro, it was Black Twitter dragging her ass because the amount of Black men she in prison, the amount of single parents she created. She advocated for prison slavery. Fam, I'm about to be in hot spot cooking her. Like, bro, if I be the same thing that happened, and there's this thing, and JB, I'll pass right back to you. There's this thing, this delusion. I seen Jenkins, TYT said it. He said that, well, Kamala is mostly untested. Corbyn said Kamala is untested. Anyone saying she's untested, that's factually incorrect. She is tested. She had to drop out because Black Twitter fucking crucified her.
Yeah.
Great,
we
baby.
don't- Look, Kendrick Lamar said, "Not like us." Matt Miller says, "I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Matt."
Love you,
All
brother.
right. Patrick says, breaking with Joe Biden officially out. Juan Guaido has now declared himself the Democratic nominee for U.S. president.
With that said, I'm gonna play this chat. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna just read this. Thank you,
Mhm.
GV Black. Looking forward to the Worker Strike Back meeting in 60 minutes. Anyone who is free, make sure you guys go to Worker Strike Back website. I tweeted it out. I put it on our YouTube community tab. If you're looking for it, the website, register and you get the link. And I'm gonna speak. And I'm gonna emphasize because they gave me 7 minutes to speak. I'm gonna emphasize like how everyone has a role in this movement. And even if we make the decision to Worker Strike Back and endorse Joe Stein, that shouldn't change anything. Obviously, as RBN, and this is what I'm going to do if I have the ability to flex RBN's influence and influence the Green Party, I would heavily advocate the ground game, like reaching people, like not being too obsessed with the electoral wing. We giving people someone to vote for. If they want to show up and they want to, because I'm gonna vote anyway, because we got ballot initiatives. That's why I vote green every election, because we got good ballot initiatives this year. We got great. We had increased minimum wage. We had Medicare increase in Missouri, legalized marijuana, and we had something for unions. I'm forgetting. Fuck. I think anyway, we had some pro worker thing. We had all these great ballot initiatives. That's the only reason I vote, guys, because there's actually material wins you can get by ballot initiatives. And since I vote because of ballot initiatives, I'm like, man, I'm gonna vote for. If I'm there, why not? You know what I mean? Vote for the anti-genocide candidate. If you can't vote, that's fine, bro. I told you guys my argument. If you shouldn't be spending resources to vote if you don't think that big a deal. But if you're gonna vote anyway, why not vote for the anti-genocide candidate? And when we show up for people, when we give and we engage in mutual aid, as we organizing, we are giving people just the option, my friends. We're not saying a revolution is going to happen if Joe Stein is elected. We just want to give people an option not to be complicit with the genocidal regime. Mm-hmm. We want to give people an option if they want to vote against capitalism. There are a lot of people who dislike the Green Party because they still connected to capitalism. The anti-capitalist message is important. Is extremely important. So if you want to register a vote for anti-capitalism, anti-genocide, that's what I personally would do. Once again, I think everyone should do what's best for them. If you're not vibing with them for whatever reason, that's okay because it's not that important. That's my message. So I'm gonna be on the Zoom call. Getting ready to tear it down. So I'll pass it to you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. It was very fun. Sorry I had a lot of things to get through, but thank you guys for joining me.
I mean, I think that's important because voters are going to vote. And we got to give them something to do, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to vote. They're going to vote. And it's best that we keep them away from the Democratic Party. And I think that's what Rashida Tlaib was trying to do with that. I think not only was, you know what I'm saying, they trying to keep people away from the Green Party with this, I'm voting no contest or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, vote green. Vote green, bro. You might as well. Just vote green. And let's see what we can get from there. We can take over these platforms. Hopefully, shit. I don't even know if it's actually legal for me to run for office, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I know I'm gonna lose.
35, bro. That's one thing.
I might lose, and the Green Party is hard to get in, but shit, we got to take over these parties. It is what it is, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that fucked up to where I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shutting down everybody. Shit, I want to take over everything. I want to take over everything I put my hands on. Everything I put my mind to, I'm gonna take over it because I know, the Green Party isn't a movement for us now, but it could be one day, and we can shape it how we want. As long as we get in these positions of power, we can take over the Green Party easily.
Well,
easily,
you know what?
If we can.
Remember, there was a question that was asked by Nick, I remember, in our first, our first General Strike Summit. We had Jill Stein on, Dr. Jill Stein on. And he asked her, would it be something to the effect of, would it be advantageous if Black people took over the Green Party? And she said, I would like to see Black people take over the Green Party.
Yeah.
she actually wants it. She's like, yeah, go ahead. Come on in. The water's fine. So my thing is ultimately, when it comes to a third party, it's using that as the alternative, but at the same time, it's like, that's just a small piece. Ultimately, it has to be the organizing and building dual power outside of the system that is the main thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, the green, like voting green or voting third party is, it's like having cranberry sauce on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's nice to have, but ultimately you need your stuffing, you need your turkey, you need your potatoes, salad, you need your mac and cheese. That's essential.
It better be baked.
Yeah, yes, because baked mac and cheese that all day. And so, you know, that's ultimately what it's like. So the thing is, it's like, you know, if you don't want to have the cranberry sauce, okay, but make sure you have everything else. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm gonna have some cranberry sauce, but I'm gonna make sure I have everything else besides the cranberry sauce too.
And like I said, voters are going to vote. The thing is, we want we want the people to have representation when they vote. So, you know, if we was to take over the Green Party, whatever the party that you like, whatever party that you want to take over, whatever party you want to join, whatever it may be, organization, make sure that we have representation for the working class. There is no representation for the working class in electoral politics. Nobody talks about unionizing. Nobody talks about making the union that we have stronger or even bigger. No, nobody talk about nationalizing these goods, nationalizing the airlines, nationalizing this, you know what I'm saying? Making sure our food stay down. We need a party, an organization, and a voice for the working class in electoral politics. Now, just because I'm not into electoral politics don't mean that my life isn't ruled by it or other people's lives isn't ruled by it. I'll be a fool. You know, so build your platform, make sure your foundation is strong. That's why I say, if you don't like the Green Party, take over the motherfucker, kick out the DNC operatives, kick out the Green Party people that's holding us back, like Howie Hawkins, how we did Howie Hawkins on that fucking stream, how we just shone him and he never showed his face ever again. That's how you can do these motherfuckers. Just take over. What they're gonna do? These motherfuckers old as hell. What, they gonna beat you up? What the fuck?
The opinions of Rome are not the expressed opinions of revolutionary blackout. I love you, Rome.
Whatever party you want, we just need representation for the working class, and no matter what party or organization that be, make sure it's for the working people, man. We got enough of this bullshit. You know, all these people, both parties is the same. We know both of these parties are the same. We know we're not going to get anywhere or anything from these people. So do what you can on the ground, do what you can in these organizations, build your foundation, make sure it's strong, because the DNC operatives, they're going to come. The spies are going to come. They're going to try to kick at your house. They're going to try to pick out your foundation. They're going to try to, find weak spots or whatever the fuck it may be. Make sure you got everything together, because they will come. But don't be afraid to, don't be afraid to make a change, man. Because we can sit here and say, oh, the Green Party ain't shit. This party ain't shit. Ain't no party shit. Do you think the Care Party is something? You want to know how I talk to these people? What really goes on behind closed doors? You think it's all fine and dandy here? Nigga, they almost they try to throw a coup on me already. You think it's all good over here? Okay. Make your own shit. I'm telling you, man. The spies are going to come. The people are going to come, but make sure your foundation is strong. But I'm about to get out of here pretty soon. I just wanted to talk on this because, as you may know, you may not know, I've been going through a lot of shit, y'all. Personally, in my life, I've been going through a lot of things, mentally, physically. I'm trying to get my mind back right. So, I want you guys to actually look out for each other and talk to your family, because this is one thing that we don't really talk about this on the show and whatnot, but I think it's very important. This is revolution. This is how revolutionaries should think. check up on your strong friend, because one day they might just give up. They might just feel weak. They might just want to give in to the voices in their head, the voices around them that's telling them to give up and get in. I think you should take this time off. When you get off the stream, call your loved ones. If you have them in the house, hug them, because life is so short. We never know what's going to happen. You can walk outside and be attacked by a cat, and you run and the cat is in your face, and then you get hit by a fucking Mack truck. It's unpredictable.
That's pretty specific, bro.
It's unpredictable, but you got to take care of your loved ones. Love them. Tell them that you love them, because I'm telling you, mental health is something that we just don't take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like America, we don't have this in our healthcare system. We don't take care of mental, and that's one thing that we are neglecting, is our love for ourselves and our love for one another. You know, tell your neighbors you love them. Look at the motherfucker in the chat next to you, tell them that you love them. We're gonna do it like church. Tell everybody, tell the chat that you love them, because I'm telling you guys, community is all we have. And if it wasn't for the people around me, I wouldn't be able to, continue to be where I wouldn't be able to push through this shit. If it wasn't for the support that you guys give me, I wouldn't have made it through this shit.
Hey, Rome, I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, nigga. I love you more.
Yeah,
I love all y'all.
I love all y'all in the chat. I love you. I love you.
Y'all better take care, because I'm telling you, life is so short and so unpredictable, and it's about to get crazy.
It is.
Like we know, like I understand living life as a black man. I probably didn't seen it all, lived through it all, and whatnot. But a lot of you haven't. A lot of you haven't lived through homelessness, but you're going to be facing that very soon. A lot of you haven't lived or had genocides, multiple genocides on your people, but you're going to be facing these things pretty soon. So tell your people you love them, because today can be the end. Today can be the end. They can say, you know what? They run a Hillary and Camilla. Fuck that. Nuke this bitch. Because hell no, But I love you guys. You take care. I'm actually going to another homeless shelter tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of food that my girlfriend had gave me. I still got some more pass and stuff like that. So if you guys want to pitch in, all I need is $200 for the gas. That's there and back. $50 to get there and back, and then we're gonna buy whatever we need left over, pizza, fucking napkins and shit like that. So I'm not going all out like I used to do, like I usually do, and just have a whole building wrapped around. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up. We're gonna give out this food and these clothes and stuff, these shoes, and I'm about to get the fuck on, because I got a lot to do. I don't even know what this hat means. I just bought it. I don't watch sports, y'all. It just looked nice. It just looked nice. You see the fucking claw? It's just cold. I bought this in Florida, I think. I bought this in Jacksonville, Florida. Yep. I don't know too much about sports, but I do know that I love you guys, and I do know that we're gonna take care of these people. So if you want to, if you want to, where did I put that damn thing? I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. While I'm getting that, I can read a couple more super chats.
All right.
So we also have Otto says Democrats and Republicans have taken bags and bags of shekels from hostile foreign government. That's very true.
Somebody about to get mad. You can't say shekels. That's anti-Semitic.
Jacob said, "Thank you very much for this generous super chat." Says us regular folks from Lincoln Park, Dearborn, and Downriver, Michigan, are done with the Democrats and this BS. Man. Thank you, Rome and RBN, for speaking for the people and not the pig. The time is now.
Shout out to my Michigan, to my Michigan neighbor right there. You don't even have to go far in Dearborn. You can go to Hamtramck. They don't give a fuck. All those Biden-Harrison signs that was up, they are down. They are down. The stickers are down. The people who don't give a fuck about voting for no Biden or Kamala Harris, and no Democratic ticket. You guys all endorse genocide, and this will be the end of your party. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything to lose, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But this is what y'all choose. Y'all choose genocide over the people. Y'all choose fascism over the people's voices, and the people was gonna choose, and this is what they chose. So anyways, I need $200 for this fucking giveaway. CT gonna be out here tomorrow. He gonna pick me up. I need gas money there and back. We're gonna pick up napkins, fucking what else? The fucking waters and shit like that. Napkins, waters, juice, and I got a couple of pairs of clothes I need to pick up from my mama. My sister got some shoes, and I'm gonna go to the thrift store with the rest of the money. So if you want to help us out, Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor, all lowercase. You guys can help out anytime. If you are in the Metro Detroit area and you just want to come, I need a ride because you know my car got flipped the fuck over. So you can pick me up and we can just do it together. And I don't even have to pick up CT Fat away for CT Fat ass. You know, we can just do it together. But hit me up. Oh shit, I got a new Twitter. They kicked me off of Twitter, y'all. They found me. So I'm gonna put my new Twitter in the chat for you guys. And paste. It's really an old Twitter.
Yeah.
Like I had this Twitter since 2015. I just be laying low on these pages because I know they're gonna come for me. Like if you say what the fuck you want, they're gonna come for you. They've been taking down all of these big ass. They even got Jackson Hinkle. I'm like, ain't this nigga a fed? But he back on. But yeah. You can tell I ain't even got a beard in that damn picture. I ain't even got a beard in this picture. That's crazy. I didn't got a mustache. Damn. I was young as fuck.
By the way, Joya, if you can send me that link into my DMs on Twitter, I appreciate it. I can play it, but I can't copy and paste on here. But
Kurt, thank you for the $100. I'm sorry, JB. Devin, thank you for the $10. Hob L, thank you for the $10. I appreciate y'all. Kurt always showing out. Kurt, you be showing out, bro. You be showing out, but I love it, man. I love it. Somebody said Musk is live. Why? No. Is that Venmo? No. My Venmo is Tour for the Poor. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me continue on the super chats really quick. Let me see here. Hassan says, quote, if voting changed anything, they'd make it illegal. That's from Emma Goldman. So thank you very much. Nen says, thanks to RBN for speaking truth to power. Thank you so much.
That's what we do. That's what we do over here on RBN, man. I'm telling you, it's so easy to just lie to you. I swear, man. If it's so easy to just get some money and just lie. Like I won't even have to do this begging for money online. You know what I'm saying? Help pay my bills and shit like that. I can just say the Republicans are the best thing for America. The GOP isn't racist. America isn't a racist country. I can just tap dance and I will be fucking rich in no time. It's like I'm an atheist. All I got to do is say, I found Jesus. You know how many of y'all going to eat that shit up? I'll start a whole fucking church and say, yeah, I was an atheist, but God came to me in a dream and God said, you better get your life right. And God, and y'all going to eat it up. Oh, yes. I'm going to be rich. But my heart is in the right place for now. Because if I get some power, I'm damn sure I'm authoritarian. I'm holding on to that shit. Y'all gonna have to really rip me out of power.
Oh Lord. Oh Rome. All right, so let's go to the next one. This is RBN Orlando chapter member Tim Price says the only org I'm proud to be part of is the Orlando RBN chapter. Amen, Tim. Amen. Good to have
you for doing it, man. That's what's up. Yo chapter looking better than mine. I ain't gonna lie. You got like real activists and shit. I got like gang members, gang members and shit. And them niggas can't get along. We be all in the building fixing us some shit. Hey, can you pass that cuz? Hey, blood, I ain't your motherfucking cuz. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh. We love each other, man. We love each other. All right. Ivan says, love and all the support from Russian-born Americans. Well, love to you too. Thank you so very much for this deeply generous super chat. Appreciate it.
I'll be back. I'm gonna be out in Russia, man. I want to go to Russia.
I want to visit too. I really want to. I want to visit. You know what? People may call me crazy. I don't care. I want to visit DPRK, man. I want to see it for myself.
Yeah, they just built that new city. Did you see that city they just built?
No.
Yeah, they just built the new city. Basically public housing, dude. This shit look fucking beautiful.
Oh, I got. Send me the link.
Right. I know Didi got that motherfucker. Where did Didi at?
Yeah, I want to see that.
I know Didi sent it to him, but yeah, they just built a new city like last month. Yep. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Kim don't play. He don't play.
He loves his
All
people.
right.
And Kim is a real leader, dog. Like Kim, whenever it's time to plant something or do something big, he's out there. Like he go out there in the fields and shit like that. That's what they don't tell you about Kim. You know, Kim is a real leader. His people love him, and it's like people. Oh, it's a dictatorship. They don't have any choice, bro. The people always has a choice. I don't give a fuck how powerful you think you are. You are not as powerful as the people. They will get you. They will get you. And as we seen, it can just be a regular Joe Schmo. Trump just almost got smoked by a fucking 20-year-old white boy. If they wanted Kim gone, he would have been gone. He's doing his fucking job. You guys are projecting because your leaders don't even fucking say nothing to you. Don't even go in your neighborhood. Biden said he can't talk to black people because he can't walk through projects. He can't walk through the fucking projects.
Mm-hmm. Let's continue. Edward Kim says it took. Oh, okay, we already read that one. Thank you so much, Edward Kim. Lord, we got a super sticker from James Starks. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for this generous super chat. Andrea says, "Hope this helps my Revo Bros." Ooh, I like the way you put that.
It does.
All right. I see you, Andrea. All right, we have Joanne coming in with the super sticker. Thank you so very much. Jima gifted a Revolutionary Blackout membership. Thank you very much for being so generous, Jima. Thank you. People being all sweet and kind and loving. Revolution requires love.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do not have love in your heart, you're not going to be revolutionary at all. I'm just going to put it that way. I love this, Roger. Roger be coming in with the bars. He said, "Power is meant to be shared." And if Khan, I don't know, you probably that probably cut off when you were trying to type. But thank you very much. Power is definitely meant to be shared. Oh, he said power is meant to be shared, and if consolidated, have an expiration date. Yep. Thank you very much for that, Roger.
Yasmin, right. Thank you for the $20 on Venmo. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
New member.
Chima also says PMC libs of color are the most delusional. Amen. All right, we got a new member. Zach became a YouTube member. Thank you so very much. Clap it up for Zach. Thank you so very much. All right, let me check this out. So, what's your city, girl?
No, that's a real white man. That's a real white boy name. Like that's a
look.
That's like a motherfucker born in California. That's
look. What, Zach?
Yeah, Zach is like a hot name. You don't get Zach from the Midwest.
Nah, but you know what? I always thought about if I ever had a kid, I would name him Zach. I I always thought about it.
Yeah,
Because you never meet a black Zach, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm thinking about it, but at the same time,
am I wrong?
no, but you know what? You may just run into that Zach that reminds you of a John Brown.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
And if you know them white dudes that are like John Brown,
I met a couple of hippies like that.
Them.
I met a couple of hippies like that. Well, I ain't gonna call them hippies. I'm gonna just call them coast boys. I'm gonna call them West Coast boys. They like West Coast white boys, but they don't play. They like, we need to burn this motherfucker down, man. These motherfuckers don't listen to us. You know, we do all this and look at the homeless population, man. What the fuck? Like, damn, this going on.
Oh yeah, we got a white dude in our Orlando chapter like that. I love him. Love him to death because he's deep with us. So gotta love him. So yeah, welcome Zach.
The government go surfing.
All right, so I'm gonna share. Rome, I'm afraid if I share this, you may end up start vomiting on stream. I don't want you to vomit, bro.
Oh,
I gotta show this though, because Zoya sent it to me. If Zoya sent it to me, that means I gotta show it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rome. I'm sorry. Jesus. All right. Lord, it's Kamala. Here's what she said.
Build more schools, less jails. Build more schools, less jails. And we walk around everywhere. Build more schools. We protest. Build more schools, less jails. Put money into education, not prisons. There's a fundamental problem with that approach, in my opinion. Build more schools.
She drunk. As an alcoholic, I know a motherfucking drunk when I see a drunk. Hold on, rewind that shit. You saw that? She's trying to. That's that wine. Hold on. What?
Is it box wine?
There we go. Yes, she's drunk. I know a motherfucking alcoholic when I see one. And this is supposed to be y'all leader? Shit, at least Trump don't even drink, or Biden. This bitch is obviously drunk.
Kamala has been sipping on some scissor.
And you know what? It's probably not even just that. Dude, to be in a position of power like that, to watch all these people that you get killed, you know what I'm saying? To have all these people you neglect, it does something to your psyche, though. You gotta be on some type of drug, man. Like you have to be on some type of drug. Think about it. Even our military men and women, they are on drugs. They're on drugs. When they out there on the front line, when you see when you get your leg blown off, or you see somebody get their leg blown off, or you suffer from some type of PTSD or whatever the fuck it may be, it does something to your psyche. I don't give a fuck how evil you are. You still are a human. And they trying to escape this shit just like we trying to escape the pain that they trying to escape the pain that they inflict on us. And we trying to escape the pain. And Jesus juice. Zan the fuck out. Yes, that's them Xanax. It's the wine. Probably old Panna. It's probably some cocaine.
Yeah. Twinkle, twinkle.
Where's a little twinkle, twinkle on that motherfucker? Shit. Because she obviously ain't fucking sober.
You know, they were on something when they decided that they were going to keep Joe Biden in office. Lord and Lord.
What the Nico said? His whoever Biden drug dealer is going to get fired. Like, nigga, you supposed to have that nigga propped up for at least a day. You ain't he couldn't even make it through the motherfucking debate. The nigga said, and we finally got rid of Medicaid. Whatever the fuck he said.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the plug is gone. The plug is gone. All right, everybody. Let me go to this next super chat real quick. Chris C says, PayPal locked my account down again, but that can't stop me from dispensing to RBN and other people. Just a heads up, y'all. Big corporations hate mutual aid payments.
David, thank you for the $50 on PayPal. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice day. I'm supposed to have one to the hospital today, but I had to reschedule and shit like that. So I'm gonna do everything And one day, I know I ain't get pictures of the last shit, but fuck, nigga, I ain't feel like taking no motherfucking pictures. Well, I really didn't have too much backup then, but I'll make sure I try to get some receipts to y'all. I know I took receipts last time of the stuff that I bought and gave away, so I'm gonna try to get the receipts for you guys to make sure that you know your money is going to the right places and whatnot. I know you guys trust me, but I just, just being safe. There's a lot of people that hate me. They tell me I'm taking your money. They say I'll be bullying y'all. I take your money and I buy cars and hookers with it.
Yeah, I'd be glad if you didn't give me a hooker,
That's a nice ass haircut, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice haircut. You should have let me you should let me cut your hair when I was down there, man. I had to rush and cut my shit. I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker, the show. I'm like, you see my waves.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna show you my hat.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
From my merch store. Yeah.
Holy fuck! I just thought about another design, dude. I just thought about another design for that. How about we just take one of those emojis?
Yeah, DM me.
All right, yeah.
Don't want nobody stealing nothing.
Yeah.
You know how these cappies roll. But yeah. Let me know.
I got a design for that, bro. And
okay.
Yeah. You're gonna like that.
All right, cool. So as far as everything else, look, you doing that. I didn't get to make the graphic yet, but we are going to be doing our action on the ground in Orlando or for RBN Orlando chapter on Sunday, August 4th. So we will be on the ground. Details for exactly where we're going to be meeting will be, we'll let you guys know within a couple of weeks of when we decide. But then you guys are going to be invited to come out to help us, do mutual aid for the community. So we're going to be doing that. And just to let you guys know, we are also raising money for gift cards. That is a huge undertaking for us. So if you guys would like to, you guys can donate via PayPal at $Orlando RBN. That's what we're doing. We already have our supplies for this next action. This is going to be for the action after this. But yes, if you guys would like to, we also have, we'll be doing the action here in Orlando on the first Sunday of August. So we're going to be doing that. And if you guys would like to, you guys can come out, say hello to me, help our unhoused community and just do, what the system doesn't want us to do. Actually be with each other. So that's one thing. Yep.
And don't just be out there giving shit away. Talk to those people. To those people. They are going through it, but I guarantee you, you're gonna see a reflection of yourself out there. Like, man, so many people was in your shoes. So many people had better lives than you, man. Like, it's a lot of homeless people out there that had way better lives than us. Some people was rich. Some people came from wealth and was cut off. You know what I'm saying? Some people come from all different walks of life, and talk to these people, connect with these people. And the next time you go out there, the people will know your name. They will know what you are there for. Because you can always just walk up and give a nigga some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can always walk up and give a nigga some shit, but are you actually going to hold conversation with them? Are you actually going to listen to them? Are you actually going to grow some type of relationship with them? So, like, when I go to the wellness center, the homeless shelter that you guys see me at most of the time, most of the people in that neighborhood knows me. You know what I'm saying? They see my car or see me walking down the street like, oh, Rome here. You about to go do what you doing? You doing a barbecue? You doing pizza? What you doing? Clothes? They know something is coming, but they know none of this shit is free. And I'm about to talk their motherfucking ear off about socialism, communism, liberation, whatever floats your boat or find your lost remote. Talk to these people, build a relationship, and then you get a hold on your fucking community. You don't need all these motherfuckers with all these guns and all this shit. Nigga, we have enough homeless people in America to just do a coup de grace with their asses. We can throw a coup de grace with the homeless people here in America. Get the people that's on the ground. Get the people that have nothing else to lose. Get the people that have been drugged and dragged and dumped by capitalism. You're not going to get too much of a fight out of people who still benefiting from the system, whether that be me or anybody else. Get the people who's down, lift them up, and this way they know like there is a better way. There is a better system. A lot of people I talk to don't even know about communism. They know about communism, but they don't know the details or the definitions. They don't know the ins and outs of socialism. They don't know the ins and outs of a socialist party. And this is your time to fucking shine, y'all. This is your time to shine. The Democratic Party is dead. You got so many minds that you can fucking influence, from the homeless people to the young people, and you can get all of them. You can get all of them. Don't forget to talk to your community. That is very important. It's almost more important than giving them something. Yeah. Because half of the time they don't even want nothing. Half of the time I can walk up to a homeless people. I walk up to a homeless person all the time, and I give them a fucking box of pizza or some shit. Like, I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I give them some shoes. No, I'm good, nephew. Give them some clothes. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. What you out here for? What you know what I'm saying? What gets you out here? Man, you know what I'm saying? Going through with my old lady, you know, divorce, blah, blah, this and that. I lost everything. A conversation can be just as much as putting clothes on a nigga back. They always gonna remember this. I know I'm blabbing y'all, but that's what I do. I just love talking. But please connect with your people.
Definitely. Let's go to some more of the chat. So let me see. This one from Chima says luxury apartments and empty houses are popping up on every corner in Baltimore, yet the homeless population grows. The liberal class turns a blind eye. Yep, amen.
Because they're living in those fucking neighborhoods. I told Sam Cedar, shut your fucking ass up. You live in a gentrified neighborhood. How the fuck you gonna tell me about black problems and you causing black problems, motherfucker? They don't give a fuck. Where should we live? Where should we move? Where the fuck you came from? Why you come all the way over here? Why you come to the city? From the fucking suburbs? You moved to the city from the suburbs? Why? Because that you got that colonizer heart. You know that we're going through shit. You know that we ain't got all our shit together. You know that we're on the verge of losing our houses, but what you do? You still come up and buy up property. You still fucking give our landlords more money on rent than we can afford, so you can kick us the fuck out. You have a colonizer heart. And then you got a God complex telling me what I need to do.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah, Gregor says, what's y'all opinions on Mr. Beast? I think he's overrated AF. I honestly think that we should not have a country where somebody like him is considered necessary.
I look at him like I look at GoFundMe's. Like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's helping, but is it really helping? Like, is it really helping?
Yeah.
It's like it's basically what we are doing.
It's poverty porn.
What we are doing, we are trying to bandage wounds on the people. We're trying to bandage these wounds. Shit, we can't even sew this shit together now. We just trying to put bandages on it. And that's how I look at Mr. Beast. He's just a glorified Rome. He's just a Rome with money. He's just a Rome with money, because I'll be in Africa too. I'll be fucking doing his wells and planting trees and shit like that. But dude, without government control, Mr. Beast can do what the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
But is it really, you know what I'm saying? Because they can always undo that shit. It ain't law. It ain't law. Like, they can just come back and just take that shit away. Now, I do appreciate him, you know, helping people get back their sight, You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. That is incredible. But it's still something that we would do if we had the fucking money.
But Mr. Beast is basically doing what like Cuba did when they did their operation, where they actually took a whole bunch of doctors and gave them, and sent them places. They actually give people regain their sight. Cuba did that. Mr. Beast is, not doing anything new. According, planting trees and stuff like that. Like there are countries where you have socialist leaders that actually planted millions of trees to try to, regrow the region. Mm-hmm. A lot of the stuff that Mr. Beast is doing it's socialism through private means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we don't need a private person to do that. Because
you're not getting that money back.
Used to keep capitalism around. Look what Mr. Beast is doing. No. We need to actually have an apparatus where it's publicly owned, where everybody can actually pour into the pot and then take what they need, each according to its ability and each according to their need. Nah, I'm not. I think I applaud it, but sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I'm saying, nobody can save you. Somebody said welfare capitalism. Like it's like, yeah. I mean, he do good, man. I ain't gonna hate on the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hate on the man, but it's so much more that we can be doing all together. All together, we could be doing better. Mr. Beast, he's just a fucking a drop in the ocean, man. He's really just a drop in the ocean, and hopefully we get more people out here like him. Hopefully more people start to use their wealth, their money, their fame to help other people. But let's not act like he's not a capitalist. You know what I'm saying? He capitalized off of people. Ain't no telling how much he making off of them fucking YouTube videos. Ain't no telling how much he making off of those people doing those games and all that fucking shit, right? He's getting the kickback at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure he has a charity, he has a nonprofit. He's getting that fucking money back tenfold. Yeah. So
let's go to Chima. Says, as the new multipolar world emerged, there has been a growing number of fake pro-black YouTube channels demonizing China and Russia. Tread carefully. Yeah.
Fuck them niggas. What the fuck they gonna do? Debate? Dog, if they come over here with that anti-China, anti-Russia bullshit, we're just gonna push it right back in their faces. There's nothing that you can say to me while we are in the heart of the empire, my nigga. There's no criticisms that you can give to other empires while we are funding genocides across this fucking world. We are funding genocides against our own people. And I know a lot of you black motherfuckers like to say, oh, the Africans ain't the Americans and they ain't the fucking British. Black people is black people to me. I don't give a fuck. So if we are helping genocide black people, that's what it is. That's what it is. You cannot tell me anything. You can't tell me nothing. When the last time Russia had our people in the fucking mines? When the last time they was chopping off their fucking hands because they thought they stole some fucking gold or diamonds? When the last time Russia stole some gold and diamonds from us? What the fuck? There's nothing you can say to me. I'm educated. I'm not a fucking liberal. I'm ready for this shit. Nick is ready. JB Sabby is ready for this shit. We ain't worried about these pro-black channels. Trust me. We've been prepared for this shit.
Yeah. We have Edward says, may sanity prevail. Thank you so very much for that. We have a super sticker, a generous super sticker from Louise Brooks. Thank you so very much for that, Louise. Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, and so on, of course, on August 4th, we'll be doing our action here in Orlando. I'll make sure to put it into the community tab as well as advertising on my channel and here on RBN. So stay tuned for that as well. I cannot wait to have that conversation with people on the ground and see what more we can do for them in the near future. So, yeah.
Justin, rewind the stream. We already talked about Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all that good stuff. If you want to see our opinions on that shit, just rewind it and, chill out. But yeah,
Yeah,
we
you have to
talk
be
about
out.
I'm about to be out. I got to dip out.
Yep.
It was nice seeing you again, man. I should be on stream tomorrow. So after I get back from the homeless shelter and whatnot, I'm gonna give you guys updates, pictures, and stuff like that. Follow me on my new Twitter. They kicked me off of this again. They kicked me off Twitter again, but it isn't like me not to have a fucking backup. You know, I already know these people are going to come for me. It is what it is. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I always have a plan. Trust me. You know, there's nothing that these people can do to keep me down. They can knock me down, but there's nothing you can do to keep me down. So Rome from 6 Mile. Rome from 6 Mile is my new Twitter. I will be updating this name pretty soon because I had it since 2015, so I'm pretty sure I can change it. So I might change it back to Unholy. We see. But for right now, Rome from 6 Mile is my new Twitter page. Follow me on there. I'm following back everybody. And I love you. Goodbye.
All right, Rome. We headed out. Everybody, please make sure to also, donate to Rome's Tour for the Poor. Also, I want to give a shout out to patrons on Patreon because, well, why not? Just want to thank you guys for also holding us down in these streets. So let me make sure I get it here. Yep. And just want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of the patrons on Patreon. Without you guys, we would not be able to do this work. You guys make it possible. We are actually doing work on the ground. As Rome was saying earlier, he's actually doing some work on the ground for a homeless shelter on August 4th. Those of us at the Orlando chapter will be doing some on the ground work as well. And so you guys actually literally help keep the lights on. So just want to give a big thank you to all of you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I am excited to see more of what we'll be doing in the near future. And also we're starting a book club too. So that's a whole nother thing we're doing, part of the Orlando chapter. So that's also going to be really fun. And so I am excited for that. So we're trying to walk the walk and talk the talk. So thank you so much to everybody for, continuing to be part of the fam. So thank you so very much. All right, everybody. So I'm going to head on out because it's been a long day. I've been live since 1. So it's been a long day for me. But look, make sure to tune in tomorrow to Rome. I think Nick will be going live again on Tuesday, I think it is. I will be live on my channel on Tuesday. And then because of the time, I'll be doing my next reading later this evening on my channel. So I'll be getting into that to make sure that gets done. And wait, hold on. Do I have somebody coming? Wait, do I have that? I know I got news stories this Tuesday on my channel. Do I have anybody coming on? I don't think so. And then, Sabby Sabs will be back from vacation Tuesday. So you guys will get to hang out with her. And then maybe she'll give you some highlights from her vacation because she went to Canada. So yeah. Yep. It'll be news stories this Tuesday. All right. So anywho, I hope you guys have yourself a great day. Water your plants, water yourselves, leave the world better than you found it. Smoke them if you got them, drink them if you got them. And if you ain't got them, then read because reading's fundamental, or laugh because joy is revolutionary. And also, please make sure to check in on your loved ones, like Rome said. You never know, man. Especially your strong friends. Check in on them. All right. Mwah. Forehead kisses. I will see y'all in the next one. You guys have yourself a great night. And like Sabby always says, keep up the fight.